In the name of God, most gracious,
most merciful.
Praise be to God, who created out of nothing the heavens and the earth, and who made the angels messengers with wings, 2 or 3 or 4 pairs. He adds to creation as he pleases. For God has power over all things. What God out of his mercy doth bestow on mankind, there is none can withhold it. What he doth withhold, there is none can grant apart from him. And he is exalted in power, full of wisdom. O men, call to mind the grace of God unto you. Is there a creator other than God to give you sustenance from heaven or earth? There is no God but he. How then are ye deleted away from the truth? And if they reject thee, so were messengers rejected before thee. To God go back for decision all affairs. O men, certainly the promise of God is true. Let not then this present life deceive you, nor let the chief deceiver deceive you about God. Verily, Satan is an enemy to you, so treat him as an enemy. He only invites his inheritance that they may become companions of the blazing fire. For those who reject God is a terrible penalty. But for those who believe and work righteous deeds is forgiveness and a magnificent reward. Is he then to whom the evil of his conduct is made alluring, so that he looks upon it as good, equal to one who is rightly guided? For God leads astray whom he will, and God guides whom he wills. So let not thy soul go out vainly, sighing after them. For God knows well all that they do. It is God who sends forth the wind, so that they raise up the clouds, and we drive them to a land that is dead, and revive the earth therewith after its death. Even so will be the resurrection. If any do seek for glory and power, to God belong all glory and power. To him mount up all words of purity. It is he who exalts each deed of righteousness. Those that day, they laid plots of evil. For them is a penalty terrible, and the plotting of such will be void of result. And God did create you from dust, then from a sperm drop. Then he made you in pairs, and no female conceives or lay down her load, but with his knowledge. Nor is a man long lived granted length of days, nor is a part cut off from his life, but is in a decree ordained. All this is easy for God. Nor are the two bodies of flowing water alike, the one palatable, sweet, and pleasant to drink, and the other salty and bitter. Yet from each kind of water do ye eat flesh, fresh and tender, and yet ye extract adornments to wear. And thou seest the ships there that plow the waves, that ye may seek thus of the bounty of God, that ye may be grateful. He merges night into day, and he merges day into night. And he has subjected the sun and the moon to his law. Each one runs a course for a term appointed. Such is God, your Lord. To him belong all dominion, and those whom ye invoke besides him have not the least power. If ye invoke them, they will not listen to your call. And if they were to listen, they cannot answer your prayer. On the day of judgment, they will reject your partnership, and none, O man, can tell thee the truth like the one who is acquainted with all things. O ye men, it is ye that have need of God, but God is the one free of all wants, worthy of all praise. If he so pleased, he could blot you out and bring in a new creation. Nor is that at all difficult for God. Nor can bear of burdens bear another burden. If one heavily laden should call another to bear his load, not the least portion of it can be carried by the other. Even though he be nearly related, thou canst but admonish such as fear their Lord unseen, and establish regular prayer. And whoever fulfills it purifies himself, does so for the benefit of his own soul, and the destination of all is to God. The blind and the seeing are not alike, nor are the depths of darkness in the light, nor are the chilly shade and the gentile heat of the sun, nor are alike those that are living and those that are dead. God can make any that he wills to hear, but thou canst not make those to hear who are buried in graves. Thou art no other than a warner. Verily, we have sent thee in truth as a bearer of glad tidings, and as a warner. And there never was a people without a warner, having living among them in the past. And if they reject thee, so did their predecessors, to whom came their messengers with clear signs, scriptures, and the book of enlightenment. In the end did I punish those who rejected faith, and how terrible was my rejection of them. Seest thou not that God sends down rain from the sky? With it we bring out produce of various colors, and in the mountains are tracts, white and red, of various shades of color, and black and tints in hue. And so among men and crawling creatures and cattle, and they are of various colors, those truly fear God among his servants who have knowledge. For God is exalted in might, all forgiving, and may the peace and blessings of God be amongst us all. Amen.